Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our next live stream. I'll be your producer for this session. Before we start, I do have some quick housekeeping. Please take a moment to read our code of conduct. We seek to provide a respectful environment for both our audience and presenters. While we absolutely encourage engagement in the chat, we ask that you please be mindful of your commentary, remain professional, and on topic. Keep an eye on that chat. We'll be dropping helpful links and checking for questions for our presenters to answer live. Our session is being recorded. It will be available to view on demand right here on the Reactor channel. With that, I'd love to turn it over to our speakers for today. Thank you for joining.
Hey, everyone. It's so nice to have everyone here in this session, the Power BI roadmap session about the strategy, vision, and we even have some demos for you. And this is actually one of the sessions from the FabCon and SQLCon recap. So there were a few of them before, there will be a few in the future. And this one is really about Power BI and the roadmap, my favorite topic. Let's get started, Luis. Let's introduce us.
Hello, it's great to present to you. We have prepared some really cool content.
Yeah. Okay.
Please.
I will start. I'm Valerie. I'm a Microsoft Data Platform MVP, and I'm all about Power BI data visualization. I work in Power BI every day. I love it. And I share a lot of tutorials about it, and you can find the links on the slides. You can also watch the session back if you want to go and watch them. And I have a phenomenal co-speaker. Luis, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, thank you. My name is Luis. I'm from Brazil. It's my first session in English. I speak in Microsoft Reactor channel, but in Portuguese. I am Microsoft former MVP in data platform, and I work with business intelligence in Brazil. I have a company, and we working about Microsoft technologies. Okay, let's go.
Let's go. We also have amazing moderators in the chat. This is a live session, and we have a live chat, and there's Kayla, Christian, and Ilga, and they will be there. They answer, or they try to answer all your questions. So if you wonder about anything, if you want to ask something, put it in the chat. This is your opportunity to ask all your questions. And let's go to the next slide. Because I already said it at the beginning, this session is part of a series, and there have been some sessions before, and there will be some sessions the next days, and you can also watch them all back. So make sure to go to that link or scan the QR code, and then you can have a look at all these sessions, because this is amazing. Even though you couldn't be there at FabCon or SQLCon, you still can watch the content. And if you want to go to FabCon and SQLCon next year, you can actually go there again, or for the first time. It will be in Atlanta again, and the registration is open. So if you think I want to join that experience next year, go to that link and make sure to sign up.
I really want to be there.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Yes.
I think, yes. In the meantime, because it's still a little bit of time until FabCon, we have monthly calls or sessions. And the next session is actually, I think it's today, the integration blueprint, choosing the right path in Microsoft Fabric end-to-end demo. You can also scan the QR code And there is like a monthly session that you can join, and they're for free, and they're live. They're in 2 time zones. So there's something for, I hope, everyone in there. So if you're interested in learning more, make sure to go there. And I think on the next slide, we have another opportunity for you. We have a lot of opportunities here. Because you can also join the Fabric user panel. So if you want to share feedback, or if you really want to participate in research studies and help to improve Fabric, you can be part of a Fabric user panel. And everyone can join. So even if you just got started, you can join and provide feedback. And it's good if different people join to do that. It doesn't cost anything, and you can really influence how the tool develops. And I think, Luis, we have one more slide. And that's for everyone that's like new to Fabric, or you know someone that's new to Fabric. And we really would like to get into contact. So you can provide some feedback, because most of us have used Power BI and Fabric for some time, and then you don't see some things anymore because you get used to the tool, these kind of things. So if you're new, we would like to get in contact with you and get some feedback from you. That's super valuable. So make sure to also click on that link. So these were a lot of links, and I think the moderators also put them all in the chat. Let's get started, Luis.
Okay. That's about the drive and data culture, okay? Power BI connects business users and developers on a single platform. It's amazing. It's allows anyone to easily analyze data, while technical professionals can create more advanced solutions. Result: more accessibility, data, faster decisions, and more business intelligence. Power BI integrated with the tools are ready to use every day. It connects data from different sources in one place. This way you can transform scattered information into clear, actionable insights. You can use the Excel sheets and the other places, and the social media and the ERP and another sources you can use directly in Power BI. Okay. The Power BI has been growing rapidly for 10 over years. And you can see the Power BI have a more than 115,000 organizations. You already use the platform, including 94% of the Fortune 500 companies. It's amazing. Over the 35 million active users and millions of developers, it has established itself as one of the leading data tools on the market. The Power BI is more just a tool. It's a global community. In Brazil, we have a lot of community. We have so much people and companies that use this tool. Millions of people exchange knowledge, learn, and develop together. It's a global Power BI. It's globally recognized as a leader in analytics and BI, according to Gartner. You can see the quadrant magic of Gartner in 2005. Okay, this reinforces its position as one of the world's leading data solutions. Look at this quadrant here. You can see the upper right corner and the Microsoft in a way already of the competition. That's a no coincidence. Power BI has evolved a lot in recent years, and markets recognize it.
Yes. Let's have a look because, Luis, you are so right. The community is awesome. You can do so many things with Power BI, front end, back end, and Power BI is such a powerful tool. It's in the name, basically. So we do not only have like the semantic models that we can explore data, that we can create these amazing visualizations, but nowadays we also have the connection with Fabric and Copilot. So there's so much good developed the last time or the last years. It's amazing. And we are going to show you some of these things in this session. We are showing you some developments about the data visualization, the semantic models, AI, OneLake. So you're in for a treat here. Let's go to the next slide. Because I think this is one of my favorite slides. Power BI is amazing to create these great reports. You can create a stunning data visualization. And I say you, basically everyone could do this. And every business user could create their own reports. And it is very much a drag and drop experience. Of course, you need some training in there, but you can create amazing things. And you can even open a report on your phone. So endless possibilities here. And next to these stunning data visualizations, we want to show you something else on the next slide about Translitical task flows. Let's say you have a report and there's a table in it and some notes. And isn't it nice that nowadays with Translitical task flows, you could say, I write down a note for a business user to see. I think our video stopped. So what you could see here normally is that you write down a note for the business user and they see, hey, could you please make a change to this slide? And this would be sent as a Teams message to the user. And the user then could go into that report again and they could change the status. And it's again written back to Power BI, to your report. And this is generally available, Translitical task flows. And this is really something you should have a look into because this works amazing. And it works in combination with Fabric. Our video just started again, I see. So here we see that someone sent a comment, and this is now sent to the user in Teams. And that user sees the comment where it says, hey, some changes have to be made. And the user goes back into the report where the user changes the status because the status is at the moment, I think, on hold. And now they could go click on a new status, write down a description, and update that status like that. And this is great. This is like one of my newest favorite functionalities, and this is something business users have really been asked for. So, but there's more, and I think, Luis, you want to tell us something about Button Slicer.
This is so amazing. It's a lot of people send to me and another professionals in Brazil about this functionality, and the Brazilian people like this functionality. Transition task flows is nice.
Let's go to the next slide.
Okay.
The Button Slicer. Do you have some information on the Button Slicer?
Okay. This is the new feature, and the people always speak to me, Luis. I need to use a button slicer, but I need to download the marketing input, and now with this new button slicer, we can use the imaginal states, intelligent filter, fully customized style, and your dashboards will never be the same again.
Yeah.
Oh, the card visual has gained the superpowers. Now, with the support for multiple cards, images, clickable categories, and building comparisons callouts, all these are available now. It is you can use it now in your Power BI. In the last month or 2 months ago, we have used this functionality. Okay, um, I speak to my followers, and the era of the little card with a number in the middle is over. Okay. Next, we have a modern visual defaults. Now, we can when we can see a dashboard, the first impressions matter. All right, Valerie.
Yes.
Power BI now delivers reports with a modern look right off the box. Based in the Fluent tool, the same design system as Microsoft. No configuration required. The reports look great right out of the box.
Yeah, I love these new modern visual defaults. They're so clean and nice, and like all these changes, everyone that hasn't seen them, go into Power BI and go into your options and enable this, because
Yes.
you should test this.
Yes. Oh, is the great point. The community asked Microsoft to listen. Custom totals has one of the most voted items of the ideas for years. For years. No more workarounds with parallels measures, just to show a different total in table. Now it's native, simple, and flexible. This is a great updated in custom totals. We have some people with Power BI dashboards and this amazing layout, but the custom totals is wrong. This functionality is bring the clearly customization to your analysis. Okay. The modern visual, that was Valerie speaking, and now we can use another type of customization in our dashboards. Okay.
Yeah, because now we have the base theme switcher, and if you do that, you can see that on the screenshot. It actually also gives you, for example, different canvas sizes. And these canvas sizes are much more, at least, Luis, you can add on, but my clients asked for these sizes, the different sizes, for a long time.
Yes, it's amazing. It's amazing.
So we have these now.
Yes.
Or coming soon, we almost have them, but they will be amazing.
Yes. This functionality, we have a public preview now. Okay. you can test in your new Power BI. We have to use in options, okay? In the April updates, you can use this functionality. The other functionality that we speak is generally available. Okay.
Yeah, let's have a look what else is there, because what Luis said, there's already so much added, but there is more coming soon. And this one is another thing I'm so enthusiastic about. It's the fixed width for tables and matrices. And you can type in any width you want, and that will be fixed. So there's not one column is bigger than the other column. They all will have the same sizing, because I tried to measure that once for a report to have them all the same size, and that takes a lot of time. So this is something coming soon, and I'm really looking forward to that. I think the past months, there was such a great improvement for tables and matrices, and this is just on top of that great development. So that's great. Let's go to the next slide.
Okay.
Because this is also something I'm enthusiastic about. I'm enthusiastic about a lot of things. So I'm just a very enthusiastic person because there have also been so many changes to visuals. There will be finally conditional formatting for line charts for the lines and series. So up until now, you had to pick a color and that color was fixed. And almost all visuals you can use conditional formatting, but line charts didn't have that, and this will be coming soon. So there will be conditional formatting for our line charts, and that's just great. That makes me so happy. Like that and the matrix and the new default, very happy person. Let's go to the next slide, because there's even more here.
Yeah.
There's also something coming soon, and that's the date picker. And the date picker, we all know the current date range, not exactly what most people want. There will be this new date picker, and it will look so much better. It will update automatically. It will be great. So that's something to look forward to. Let's go to the next one. And I already saw something about this one in the chat, and about filters, because the list slicer will get a little upgrade, or it already got it. It's available in preview. And the list slicer, it will also get a drop-down mode that will be added soon. And it will be fully customizable. It will be so much easier to use it. And then there's one thing a person like me, and Luis also, into data visualization will really love, because it will be possible. And this is a sneak peek. So this is not coming soon, but this will be coming anywhere. But it's a sneak peek because this is amazing. Where you can add the style of your visual that you created to your presets of your theme, which means you can add that as the default of your theme. And then if you add, for example, another visual, you can use that preset. So, I mean, how amazing is that? I love all these new announcements.
Yes, it's so amazing.
Yeah. So, Luis, I saw in the slides there's something else that's coming.
Okay. The next is the chart, Gantt visual chart. when we need the use the Gantt, we have to download in market. We have all options, but the one we have one thing we love it, and another we have another thing, and we don't have a big chart, Gantt chart. Now we have no listen limitations, no visuals disappearing for this report. This so nice, so nice. And the next slide. Oh, the last functionalities that we speak, we in Conditional now, okay. Oh, I love this part. I love to create a new visuals. I always create the visuals in SVG or HTML with CSS in HTML visual, okay. But now it's so easy to create. When we use it in the HTML and CSS in Power BI, we need to create a big DAX measure with calculates, and it's really terrible to use. Now you can use the SVG, and it's so big utilizations for people. And the Brazilian people like the more animated and using the images, icons in our dashboards. I see the people in USA and other countries more clear, dashboards more clear, but Brazil always think in carnival, okay. This is so important to us. And with this functionality, no more pixelated images or rigid visuals. Oh, it's the same case. When we created the visuals to integrate in our dashboards, we have created the HTML, and it's hard to create it, and it's hard to maintain. And now you can use the Copilot with GitHub in VS Code. It's so amazing. The barrier between idea and customized visual has never been smaller. Okay. This is a sample of this functionality. Okay. We have a Sankey profit and loss visual being built in just via chat with Copilot. In the left side we have a chat, and the right side we have a visual created in Power BI using Copilot and in Visual Code. You can use MCP also. Okay.
Yes, I think this is such a great way. Sorry that I interrupt, but these new visuals, this custom visual development is such a great way for the people that always miss that one visual, and they were like, why can't anyone build that? Now is your opportunity to build that visual that you ever wished for. And that's great. It gives us so much power again.
Yeah. Oops. The functionality is the The improvements in the theme developer, Microsoft is create the new functionalities, integrates with GitHub, Copilot in Visual Code. You can use the Visual Code to personality in your themes in choosing Power BI, okay? If you can use the theme and JSON files, you know it's harder to write and check, and now we can more easily, okay? Oh, this is special. I developed myself in a completely free the Power Portal theme generator. Totally free. You can use it in Portuguese and English. This theme generator lets you create a complete Power BI themes in real time. You can change colors, fonts, and backgrounds to preview the results instantly is the right side, okay? When you finish, you can export in using your Power BI dashboard. We have a functionality that the Microsoft Power BI don't have. You can use the image as your theme background, something that doesn't exist in the official tool, okay? And we can even import and unnecessary them and customize it here, okay? It's totally free to community.
We promised you, we are not only talking about data visualization. There was all this amazing news about data visualization, but there's also something going on with these semantic models, of course, because semantic models are the base of everything. Your data, your model needs to be good to even visualize things in a way that makes sense. And you can do so much already in your semantic model, like you create these business-friendly names, you create the relationships, and you can even do part of the documentation in there by clearly defining metrics and KPIs, put in a definition. But recently, you can also use this in combination with AI and Copilot, of course. And these semantic models are so strong and important. Now you can go there. Go to the next slide, please.
Okay, sorry.
Because this is, no, you're right there. Because this is actually something so amazing. It's generally available now. It's direct lake on one lake, which means you have in Fabric, you have this really good performance over really big amounts of data. You don't need to wait for refreshes. And this is like the perfect combination of Power BI and Fabric, making sure you do not only have a really strong semantic model, but it's also really powerful. And there's a little coming soon on the slide. It will be possible in the future to create calculated columns in Direct Lake. So that's really, really nice. And if we go to the next slide, there's something else that I know a lot of people have been waiting for, and that's the Tabular View on web. And that's coming soon, because now you will see it in the web. You can explore the model and the code in one place. There's this code editor, like everything is so easy and available out there. So I know people have waited for this, and it's really great to be able to say this is coming soon. Let's go to the next slide. Because if we talk about semantic models, and I already said we can use AI, semantic models can be used together with AI. And Of course, nobody wants to copy business logic somewhere else. We want that all to be in one place. And that is possible because we can use AI and Copilot to make the models better, but also to document them and see how we can improve them. And if we go to the next slide,
Okay.
we even see how that will be possible in the future, or even more possible, because there will be a Copilot tooling file format. So that's also coming soon. And so everything will be integrated. It will be fast. It will be fast to load, fast to save. And you can change or check in your changes to Git. And I mean, that's what we all want. We don't just want AI with our models. We want also to see what happened, what has changed, if something has changed. If you work together with different people on something, you want to have that knowledge. And it will perform even better in the future. And if we go to again another slide, and this is something that's in public preview. It's the Power BI modeling MCP server. And if you haven't heard about that, make sure to look it up, because with the modeling MCP server, you can, or they can, AI can interact with Power BI and the semantic layer, so your model, which means AI can have a look at your model, it can understand it can query it, it can modify it. And I know that can sound a little bit scary, but you can always try it, what's possible, and you can prompt it with natural language.
Yes.
And yes.
I used this functionality in VS Code, and it's so amazing. I
Yes.
connected the MCP in VS Code and using the natural language to asking or to create it is incredible.
Yeah, it's so great. I think if everyone that's interested, have a look into that, because there's so much possible and you can use it in so many different ways. You can use it really for the model, but also for the data visualization. You could use it for documentation to create like a documentation of your model. There are different use cases, and like if you have like a free day or a half a day and you really want to have a look into something awesome, I can recommend having a look into the MCP servers.
Yes.
And I think on the next slide, we have a short video about this. I think we need to start it. Because what you see on this video is actually there are it's counted 6 CSV files, and they are in someone's folder on their laptop. And normally, what would you do? You would go into Power BI, you would open Power BI and say, I want to have all these files imported.
Can I play the video?
Yes. And what happens then is normally you would put that into.
Sorry, you can listen the audio.
No, I don't hear audio in the video. Is there audio in the video? Am I talking to the audio?
Okay. So, you can do it.
Yeah. Okay.
No audio.
No, but that's fine, because I know what they're doing.
Okay.
So what happens in this video is someone has all these files in a folder, and then they want to create a model. And normally, what you would need to do is you go into Power BI, you import all the CSV files, and then you would create your report. And what this video will show you, and it's a video with a very long start, or slow start, is it actually shows you what you could do is you connect, in this case, you have Visual Studio and Copilot in there, and you can say, hey, I have these 6 CSV files and I want them in Power BI. And you can upload these CSV files, and then that will be taken care of. In the chat window, you see that all kinds of things are happening. And then we will see that the information is added to the report. Now, this doesn't look really like a good model at this moment. But what we can do is we can add, for example, our requirements or how we create models normally. And we can add that to Visual Studio. And then that will be integrated. And all your best practices will also be taken into account here. And I really like that, because there were so many manual steps that you normally have to take. And now you could just tell Copilot, I need this. These are my best practices. Could you please incorporate them? You just saw in the video, there were some changes to the relationships, because in the best practice document, it said, this is how we treat these things. And then your model is created for you. And
Yes.
that's a game changer. I mean, even if you don't have a lot of knowledge about creating these models, with the best practices, in combination with the best practices and Copilot, you could already create something there. Let's go to the next slide.
Okay. I will speak about the AI experience. Okay. Valerie said the creating a semantic model from scratch with GitHub Copilot. It sounds like something from the future. Okay, but it's happening now. This changes the daily routine. It's amazing. And you can use the Copilot and MCP tools. You can use the other MCP tools to integrate the Power BI's models. And we speak about the semantic models, but the Copilot create or changes the Power Query also. It's amazing. It's also amazing. Okay. We've created your model. Your visual looks amazing. And now it's time to show off. All right, Philip?
Yeah, it's time to share, because if you don't share what you create, people don't know what you're capable of. And it's so good to share these things with the community.
Okay. How can you display your dashboards and get inspiration from other dashboards? I will show them some options. The first, you can use the apps, org apps in your company, in your workplace. You can share to people in your company access. Okay, the second option is direct share, and you can use the public link to share your dashboards, because it's so dangerous when you use the public links. Okay. You can share your Teams and PowerPoint, SharePoint. You can use the Power Automate. You can use to send to email, to WhatsApp, to another ways. And you can use in Babel apps. It's so amazing options. And I will show another thing. And in the Power Portal, we have a Power BI art, okay? And it's a gallery, and when you create a dashboard, you can show and share with the community, okay? And find inspiration for others' dashboards, okay? Here we can see the dashboard of the Game of Thrones, about all data of the series, and we have some other cases in the Power Portal. All is free for community, okay? powerportal.com.br. And now we can use the Copilot, né, with your data. Então, use the natural language answers, interactive visuals, and we have an opportunity to speak and a natural conversation with the semantic model. Okay, it's so amazing. The next slide we have options. You can use it in this works in standalone, in report panel, and workspace apps. Okay.
So there's no excuse to not use it, or at least try it, because you can find it everywhere.
No more excuse. And we can use it in mobile Copilot também in public preview. Okay.
Yeah, this is such a great new feature on mobile, because a lot of people are, at least a lot of business users are using Power BI on their mobile phone. And that means they are on their mobile phone anyways. And up until now, you couldn't use Copilot there. And now you can actually do that, or at least it's in preview. So that's amazing.
Yes, it's amazing. So, please.
Yeah. This session, I think we have the wrong session marked here, my mistake, because we are on the 28th of April, but that's okay. We all know that we were in the Power BI session. So there are still 2 sessions coming up. Trusted AI starts with Fabric, and Fabric Data Factory, what's new and on the roadmap. And these sessions you can watch live, you can watch them on demand. Make sure you click on that link, or click on that link, put that link in your browser, or scan the QR code, and then you can actually see the overview there. And make sure that you join, because you learn so many great things in these sessions.
Yes.
And I mean, there's still the registration is still open for FabCon. So next time, if you think, oh, I would have loved to see this one live, well, 2027, you can go to Atlanta and you can see not this announcement, but the next one live, and you can have a look and see everything that happens there. And I know it's a big conference, so there's a lot of opportunity to learn a lot of things. And if you can, I would encourage you to go there.
Yes. We have minutes to chat questions.
Yeah. I saw one question in the chat, and I can give it a try to answer that one.
Okay.
Because the question is, what Copilot is being used under the hood in Fabric Power BI, because we know there are different Copilots. So what Copilot is used there? And in Power BI, you're using, well, I say Fabric Copilot. I know that sounds like not entirely the answer, but what's going under the hood? It's powered by Azure OpenAI. And it's in your data model. So it's connected to your data model. So that's not the same Copilot that sits in your Excel or Word or Outlook, because that's the M365 Copilot, and that's a separate Copilot. So it's good to know that separation there, I think. And
Yes.
the people in the chat, I mean, I'm very curious. We haven't asked you any questions. Normally we ask you a lot of questions, but like, how many of you have used Copilot in Power BI up until now? Because I have been playing around with it for quite some while, and there's so much to learn and so many possibilities. So if you want, you can also put that in the chat and share that with the community.
Yes. We have more questions? No.
No, I don't see any more questions. So I think we will end a little bit early. For everyone that's watching this and thinks, oh no, I had a question and I want to ask it, these are like your final minutes to ask them to our live moderators that are with you in the chat. And they're still there for a few minutes. And otherwise, Louis, this was amazing. Thank you for presenting this together with me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's amazing. I love it. Thank you.
Okay, everyone. Have a nice morning, evening, whatever, depending on your time zone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you next.
Thank you all for joining, and thanks again to our speakers. This session is a part of a series. To register for future shows and watch past episodes on demand, you can follow the link on the screen or in the chat. We're always looking to improve our sessions and your experience. If you have any feedback for us, we would love to hear what you have to say. You can find that link on the screen or in the chat. And we'll see you at the next one.